Hello and welcome to the Kingdom of Bantonia. We are back in Foundation and today we're gonna keep working a bit with our farm fields. We're gonna work with some windmills and we're also gonna make a bakery. That's the plan for today to start with. And maybe soon we will also try to get some fishermen so we can get some good food variation that way as well. But we have set up to have a few wheat fields over here. We have two farmers currently working. It seems to might be Sifa is one of our... that's a woodcutter. But we have two workers living here, which we can actually see if we click this thing. So currently we got Barblot and Fleur de Lisa that's working over here. And if you guys want a name in the game, do let me know in the comments as well, because you guys can get your own name in the game and I will keep adding more as we go. To get the windmill and also to get the bakery, we need to increase our income. We need to get more coins, and how can we get that? We can do that with like trading. We have our beautiful warehouse over here, where we're gonna try to sell a bit of planks and maybe try to not buy too many tools. We currently have 20 tools, so we will not buy any for now, because they are very costly. Later on we want to produce our own tools as well. Another way is that we have our market stall over here, where we sell our beautiful berries. Looks like we got quite a few customers buying from there. And we need to maybe sell a few more things there later. We can do so by adding more market stalls, and we can edit these ones. We can edit the building over here. We can add another food stall. For example, if we're gonna have some fishermen around later on. And we can't have it too far away from the center of this. So either we make a new market zone or we just keep adding to the one we got. I do think, however, if I add one over here, and maybe I can add one over here later on, yeah. Because when you add things, it extends the influence, the size of the center of what you're designing. Later on we can add some tents and so on to beautify it even more, and we can also set up like a food stall signs just to make it more beautiful, so they know that around here you can buy some good tasty food. So we can add one of those, and we can also add barrels for some decoration, or maybe someone needs a little place where they can sit down and rest for a bit next to the well. That feels like a good place to get well rested, right? So that's pretty good. And we also have some fences we can put out if we want to have them around. We have those fences over there, but we can also have these kinds of fence with some ropes as well. And I'm gonna have that along this road for a little bit. So just a couple of those. Maybe 3 on each side would be good enough for this area. And you know, if you want to, we can have a little market inside of here surrounded with these fences, and they have to walk into this area to buy from it. But I think we're just gonna go like that for now. So there's gonna be a couple of planks and a few little logs, and maybe we'll have some barrels. Maybe that will be... maybe they'll keep the goods out here. Do I have some barrels sitting, one over there? Another one a little bit rotated to make it a little bit of variation. So at the moment it seems we can only do food stalls, we can't do anything else. But for example in this one, later on we can sell baked bread or we can sell some fish in it. But I'm gonna build this one. That's gonna be fairly simple. I see we have a lot of gold on hand now, awesome. Because we aim to buy a lot of tools now, we can save up a little bit of gold. So we can make the windmill, but also so we can make our bakery. And our bakery is gonna be in the middle of the town. So in food production, we should have a beautiful little bakery, which requires a lot of tools, 20 tools. That's gonna be quite expensive, right? So I don't want to have this one. I kind of feel like it would be nice to have it fairly centered. I don't think that should be any negative influence. So I'm kind of leaning towards maybe have it a tiny bit away. Maybe next to the berries over here. Maybe over here would be a nice spot, with the road leading up to Banto's mansion. So let's go over there and build that one. Maybe 20 tools, we're gonna need to buy some new ones. And I'm gonna click to build the windmill as well, since we have the gold for it for now, but we are gonna need to buy some new tools. And hopefully soon here we will get some crops to be planted. The farm state resting. So I guess we just have to wait until they start planting with it. They'd have different resting phases, like now it's the resting phase, now the growth phase, and then replant when the land is ready to support more crops, I guess. So let's see what's going on. Average daily income minus 19. It's gonna go up though, it's gonna go up. We are doing construction, we have a little bit of upkeep as well. And hopefully we're gonna be able to produce more food that we can sell to increase the quality of life in the Kingdom of Bantonia. So let's look around inside this one for unlocking new things. So down here we have the fisher hut. We need to have the 20 serfs, so we need to get more serf villagers. Serfs are satisfied with a roof cover over their head and a welcoming church, so pretty simple. Then we also need to have 6 of the labor splendor, which we have 5 at the moment, so we have to try to help our people a little bit to get it up. It seems like our influence is low at the moment. I might have missed a mission or something like that, and that might be why it's a little bit low. So we're gonna try to do some quests for that as we get them. But I'm gonna try to add maybe another market stall here with the berries as well. I don't know if we will be able to sell more berries with 2 market stalls, but maybe, who knows, we're gonna try it. And this watercolor over here, maybe we should move that one. If you look in the paint field that I made before, we can see where we want to chop things down. So extraction, maybe we can keep it bring it down a little bit more forest over here. Maybe that will be pretty good, and we might move that, or they can just be working over here instead. And this is gonna be our open little field right in the forest. That's the idea at least. I think it would be kinda cool with like a little open zone in the forest. It do look like we have some fishes around, so that should be good for fishing later on. It's not going to be too far away if making like a fisherman maybe over here. And we have some in the lake here as well. So that's going to be some good fish for later on. Currently we're very low on coins, and now we got some crops planted. And I wonder if can we make this even bigger, because I think we want to make it as big as we can. Fertility is very high, good. Okay, I'm going to add it a little bit bigger, just going to see how big they can have it. Let's try something like that. I think that's gonna be too big. I would love for them to remove the grass in the future with updates, because it do look a little bit strange with some grass in the middle of it, and it wouldn't be good because that would be a competition between the grass and wheat when it's grown there, right? So it's a little bit odd, but hopefully I see some changes with that. A windmill seems to be in the building phases, that's good to see. Hopefully get the tools we needed 10 for that one, and the bakery we needed, how much did we need? I think it was 20, yeah. Oh, we have all the tools, awesome. And then we need a place to store things. I'm leaning towards maybe making another warehouse, so we can store some more of that, because we need to drop our things, or the granary is going to be this time actually. So if we go in here, we can store wheat in that one, so they can store the wheat, so from the farm, go here. Or we can make a warehouse over here that holds the wheat, and then the wheat gets transported to there, and then it will be transported as a flour next to the bakery. That will probably be a better way to do it. But I think for now we're gonna store it over here, since we have nowhere else to store it. And then we're gonna store flour, and we're also gonna store bread. But I'm also gonna make another warehouse out here. I think it's gonna be good. Might be a little bit better with transporting our resources around. So let's look into our logistic buildings. Here we have an warehouse. We're gonna rotate that around, and I think I have it here right next to the road. Actually, not a warehouse. Let's remove that. We need a granary. I took the wrong one. So let's go back inside again and get a granary. That's what we needed. And I'm gonna have this one over the road. I think that looks kind of cool, or at least nearby the road, with our little thing here, the little crane. Looks pretty cool. I love those kinds of buildings. But we need 50 gold on hand, so we have to wait a bit with that. But now we have a windmill. We need to have a miller though. So let's see, how many do we have? We had 2 that could be working here. So now we got Magrona and Katrusia working in as millers over here. And you're getting the first crops from the fields. Awesome, awesome. Then we need some bakers. We gotta make sure that we always try to put our people into work, because that's a way that they can feel better, right? They need the money so they can buy food from our markets, and then the goal goes back to researching and building new things. So it's like a good ecosystem in our town. So we have 4 unemployed people at the moment, so let's give them some jobs. It can be 1 or 2 bakers working in this one. So that's something we're gonna need, and maybe we needed another farmer. Let's get another one. There we go, 3 farmers, awesome. I think as time go, I'm also gonna move something. Oh, did I miss this guy? Did I miss him? I think I missed this guy, he were visiting us. Maybe I did. Blind Banto, I guess. But here we can promote more people if you have gold on hand. We need to have 20 serfs, like I said before. At the moment we have 17, we need 3 new serfs then, so we can afford that. So let's see who we're gonna promote this time. Let's go for Barblot and Katrusia, and we're gonna go for Amphelisa. There we go, and we could do another one. Let's do that. Let's go for Sipa. There we go. So now we have enough to be able to unlock that way, but we have to complete some quests. It's sad that I missed that guy over there, because I need that if we're gonna keep promoting and learning new things, because we need those points inside of here. So I need to have one in influence to unlock this one, but we are able to do that. And we can also do hedges, we can do build a workshop of sculpture, so that's pretty cool. And over here we can also unlock some keeps, walls and large stone walls, and we can also do rustic church parts. Let's do that. Here we go. So we get a few new parts for that one. And maybe we'll unlock the keep as well, so we can build that. And then later on, guys, we can make even some footmans and send them out for some missions. So now we got a quest. We're gonna build a wooden keep. Promotion is still available. I guess we could promote another one. There we go. And building a keep. So this one could be interesting to see how it looks these days, if it looks the same as before. So inside of administration we got the wooden keep, so this allows recruiting, training and housing of an army. So just like before we have this little pole that we can put out. Normally I do have it kind of outside, but at the same time I kind of want it like inside my town a bit. It feels a little bit more safe to have it close to your town center if we ever get like a raid in our town. So I'm actually gonna build over here. That's gonna be our center. So we have some mandatory parts we have to put out. So this is the core, and we can design it kind of however we want to have it really. So that's gonna be the core. We can raise this up if we want to it to be super tall. And we can also add more cores if we want to. We can add like add another one next to it to make it look wider, but it's also gonna be very expensive as you see. But it would also be kind of fun to make it a little bit different. So let's go like that, a little bit wider than usual, and we need to have... Oh, I guess we can have 2 different doors. That could be fun. And then we can have like a roof if we want to. I do think I want to have a roof, at least on one of them. So perhaps we have that one, and then we can have this one. Can we lower this one a little? Maybe we'll raise this one up instead. And let's remove that and push it up a bit. Doesn't have to be very far, something like that. And then we drop this on top there, and then we can maybe take one of these smaller roofs and have there, or this one. Yeah, that doesn't look very good, so I'm gonna go with that one if I'm gonna have any. Looks pretty neat. And if we want to be even more creative, I guess we could hook this loose from here, and we can disable snapping and put it however we want to have it. Because maybe we don't want it to be aligned perfectly there. Maybe we want to have it a little bit different. Or maybe we want to push it inside of this building a tiny bit. We can have it like that, or we can move it in the back a bit. But that's outside of territory. I myself just think it looks a little bit more interesting when you don't have them like a flat surface like that. It looks kind of strange to me at least. And we can add a wooden gate if you want to, so that's gonna be like the entrance to this area pretty much. And I wonder if we got a new guy that came up to us. I didn't hear a sounder of some kind. I just want to make sure we don't miss any of those riders coming up to us. So there we go, a wooden gate, and then we can add like a wall later. We don't really have any walls inside here, but I guess we could use parts from other things later on. I think we do have a wall tool that we can actually add walls pretty easily with later on. Oh, here's a lot of extension that I didn't know about. Okay. Oh, nice. Small... Oh, wow. There's so many more things that I didn't know about. Awesome. So maybe we can have like this one. Let's turn on snapping again. Can add that little thing. And here we have a small extension. A large porch. A small one. I kind of want to remove that one in a way and just keep the entrance at the side here. And let's see. Extension B. Ooh. That's cool. This is gonna be expensive, guys. It's gonna be a lot of planks to do this one. Extension D. Ooh, a chimney, that would be cool. I wonder if I could somehow like push it up. Oh yeah, I can. If I do it like that, awesome. So maybe that could be at that side where we have that little extra space. It's kind of sitting on a window there. Maybe if we could like cover it up somehow, or maybe if we just move it a tiny bit to disable snapping. And we have it like that. And we can also drag this up a bit, like so. So that can be, I guess, kind of cool, a little bit different. This one we can also bring up a bit if we want to, like that. And of course the force is gonna go away there later on as well. I'm gonna remove the gate for now. I'm gonna have some dummies we can practice on if they aren't too expensive to do, that is. So we're gonna have them over here. 3 of them, that's gonna be awesome. So I think we're gonna start with something like this. We get an entrance, little door down there, and some practice target dummies. And let's add back the gate again, so we'll have like an entrance to get inside. But I'm gonna have it kind of a little bit further away. So maybe like that. And then we can have a wall that surrounds this. That is my plan for now. And later on we can extend and move around things. So I hope you guys like how it looks. We can change it later on as well. So let's build this one. It's gonna be a lot of planks, a lot of stone, a lot of wood, but I think that's gonna be fine. So let's see over here. The windmill is ready. We got 2 millers working on there. And now we're gonna assign some people to our bakery. So let's get 2 new ones working over here. So we got Renilla and Dorine working on this one. Awesome. So they're gonna provide some tasty good bread for us. And in the new one over here, let's set this up to be bread directly, so we are ready for that when we need it. We have a lot of unemployed people, so we gotta make sure we put them to work so they have something to occupy them. So they can earn a little bit of gold that they can spend in town for good things they need. So that's gonna be good. Let's look around. I think we can see a little view of different buildings that might be lacking some. No work is assigned. Okay. Ongoing construction and storage is full in 3 different places. So the wood storage is kind of full at the moment. So maybe we'll have another sawmill so we can produce things a bit faster. Or we can get another berry collector if we need to, or we can get another farm field. Ooh, look how big that is. I'm gonna try to make it even bigger then. I wonder if they planted anything there. I'm gonna try to make it really big like that. And see if they can actually work with all that. And look here, have we got a wooden gate? I wonder, do we have to put this one out to make walls? I wonder. I guess we may unlock parts later on. So let's look inside of here again, in estates. Oh yeah, here we have the wooden wall. We need to have 3 more in influence to afford a wall. And we're gonna go with the stone one first. So that's gonna be good. Feels like our town is starting to come alive a little bit more. Getting some better food, getting some baked bread, look at them. Making a tasty bread everyone's gonna love to eat that in the morning. It's gonna be great. But we need to occupy more people. We have 7 people without a job. They need to have jobs. So let's look for the miners. I think they weren't full before. There we go. And we can have some more transporters. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna need a lot of transporters to get things around. And we can add a few ones in here as well. And I think most of our people should have a job now. So now we got immigration high again. More people are gonna join us. That's gonna allow us to get a little bit more money in our pockets as well. Ooh, here we got a new thing. A monk is approaching us. I can't see him at the moment. Oh, there he is. Hello, Mr. Monk. How are you doing? Welcome to the Kingdom of Bantonia. I wonder what he got for us. Probably a good mission. So, hopefully we will get that soon. I love how beautiful that landscape is. Look at those, like, hills. Looks pretty awesome. I'm gonna have maybe those houses here, but I'm kind of leaning towards moving them away. Maybe I can keep them. But I don't think I want to have houses next to the church. I might have some plans around here for later on. But over here we can definitely have some more. And I'm maybe moving away some things like our forest. I might move that further away from town and maybe put it over here instead. And I think I might actually do it right now. So let's add a little bit of zone here for more buildings. So some houses can pop up there. And let's destroy this one. Delete that. And we can make a new forest all the way over here instead. And the cool thing is that we can even search for things, which I really love. I love when we have search features. So this one, let's rotate it around. And this one we might have in the middle of the forest. It feels like that is a good place to have it so they can plant things almost pretty much everywhere. So that's gonna be good. And if you want to, we can restrict the path to going up to the building, but I think I will leave it open so they can decide themselves for now. But that's gonna be good. We can have a few more woodcutters working in that one. And I do think we maybe need another sawmill, perhaps. But now that we moved away the forester hut, it is going to be more desirable to live here. And we can move away, for example, the sawmill as well, and keep kind of the town center around here more with residential houses, and move the factories away from here over to this side instead. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move my sawmill over there. But I'm not gonna destroy the one we got. Instead we're gonna build a new one, and then later we're gonna remove the old one. So I'm gonna have this kind of right next to where we're chopping wood at the moment. Over here. It's gonna be pretty quick to do. And then we're also gonna do... I wonder if we can do another maybe warehouse over here instead. Instead of sorting inside of the town, but I think it can remain there for now. Another builder workshop would be awesome, so let's do a search for that. Did we got it? And we may want to have more than one. I'm not sure if this actually lowers the desirability. I don't think so. Because if you look into some buildings, let's say a lumber camp, you can see there's a red circle around it which decreases the desirability around this. Meanwhile, if you look into the builder one, it doesn't have that, right? So it doesn't matter if it's in the cities. We can leave it there. But maybe we want to have another one, because we may need a few more builders since our city is grown. We may need to have even more now, so we can build things even faster. We want to be expanding as much as we can, and kind of keep the control, I guess, but we want to expand pretty fast. And perhaps it's soon time also to build the one guy that will be working with the stone. So we have a stone cutter camp, right? But we might want to have a stone mason hut as well. This one needs a little bit of cloth, which I don't think we have at the moment, but this is also a building that you can see it has a very big red circle around it. So I'm gonna have one of these buildings over here as well. So we can do that one later on, but like I said, we have no cloth at the moment. To get cloth, I think we still need to get some sheeps, and we need a weaver and a tailorer to work with those, so we can get some beautiful clothing. And cloth as well. But we're doing pretty good with the resources at the moment. We have a lot of planks, a lot of wood. They keep us coming along nicely. The forester camp is done. Awesome. And we already got a forest. Yeah, because that's how the game works. If we destroy a building and we didn't fire out people, if they are a forest and we build a new forest hut and they don't have a job at the moment, they will autofill the job, which is really cool. So now it's going to be even more desirable to live around here. We can remove this one. When that one is done, we can increase the priority for this one to get it done faster. It is nice to see so many people around our village center. Hopefully they're enjoying some beautiful bread and berries and things. Oh, wait a moment, did I miss the monk again? Where's the monk? Oh, I maybe missed him. I don't know, guys, I feel like I easily miss those things. Maybe just me, but... like I saw him before, but... I kinda wish it would pop up in the middle of the screen whenever they arrive or something. So I think I did miss another opportunity, so I'm sorry about that, guys. Probably we're screaming at the monitor, Banto! And get the quest, and I missed it, right? So sorry, guys. But I don't know, I feel like it's kinda hard, easy to miss them. The sawmill is built, so we're not gonna apply any jobs here. So we're gonna do as before, destroy that one, and it should go over to this one instantly almost. So now we're going over that one. And I think we're doing kind of fine with just one sawmill for now. We have a lot of planks. So I think we're doing pretty good with that. We could maybe have another one, but I don't feel like we need to. So let's look into our buildings a bit if there's something else we want to do. I guess we can start to provide some charcoal. I think they both need that for your houses, like they will decide that to keep their houses warm and stuff, right? But we'll also need it for melting things later on. So perhaps we can start with a charcoal. We will be burning wood for that. We have a lot of wood at the moment. So I think it might be a good idea to get that already. So let's have it over here. And I don't think we have any iron. I haven't seen any at least. It might be residing inside of the forest perhaps, but I haven't seen any. I think they are often up in the hills and so on. There's a little bit more stone over here at least. That's good. I think there is even a map for looking for those. Okay, wait. Is this like... Oh. Is this maybe how you get iron these days? Like you mine for this or maybe get stone from it? Because I'm using this display here to show minerals, right? And stone isn't really showing. I wonder, let's look around a bit more. Maybe that's how iron look these days. Yeah, maybe that's how you actually get it these days. It didn't used to be like that, so I'm kind of excited to see if we're gonna get that from there. It's mineral deposits. Bad weather is coming. My lord, there's a prediction that bad weather is coming. I recommend that we stock as much food as we can whilst the weather is good. Yeah, let's try to do that. Where did the grass go, by the way? Hello, grass, where are you? Okay, grass is back. So, we're gonna try to stockpile things, food and so on. Bread, we have a lot of it, so we're good with that, but I'm considering getting another berry collector. And if I remember, it is fine to have two different berry collectors right next to each other, so let's give that a try again. Outside territory, so over here should be pretty good. Collect some more berries, beautiful berries. They look pretty cool when you have it right next to our baker as well. Maybe we can put some of those berries on some good cakes, that would be awesome. And our keep, it looks like it's done, I think so. Oh, yeah, we're missing some cloth. Okay. Okay, let's see, can we do the sheeps? We might have to unlock that first. I think it is the flag that we're missing on the keeps. I think if I just maybe remove the flag on the top. Let's go into edit the building. And let's see, I didn't click to add a flag on the top. Training dummy, okay. Let's remove those. Let's remove the flag as well. And the keep is done, awesome. So we could afford a few of them. I guess I had a little bit of cloth then after all. Oh, now an envoy is approaching. Guys, I'm not gonna miss it this time. Not gonna miss it this time. I'm not gonna miss you. We are gonna get your mission and we're gonna try to get some more influence with our labor. Awesome, let's see what he has to say. People are hungry. A sudden drought has caused a terrible shortage of food across the kingdom. There's simply not enough to feed everyone. They need our help. We shall assist the people. We're gonna get up some labor with our people. So that's who we're gonna help. What do we need to do though? 5 bread. Oh wow. We have a lot of bread. We have like almost 200 bread. Let's do that. So there we go, guys. That means we can unlock new things. So we can do the Fisher Hut. We can do Builder's Workshop Sculpture. Unlock a new part for the Builder Workshop. Okay, let's do that. I guess we might as well do both. And as we keep going down later on, we have 20 commoners and 20 in Splendor. Then we can unlock more things like Lord Manor's Stone Set, Trade Bonus, Tavern, Tavern Wall, Tavern Stone Set. So that's pretty cool. Oh wow, look at the market, guys. We're doing really good on market. I think we have to increase our treasury. So if we go inside our Lord Manor, if we expand this with another part or something, we could get a little bit of a bigger treasury. I think we can use this part as a little treasury. Maybe do 2 of them next to each other. Like that. It's also gonna look, I think, pretty neat to have them next to each other. Maybe in the backside, let's see. And they go together, that's so nice. Outside territory. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to like snap here, right? So we get an angle, and then we're gonna disable snapping again. And then I'm just gonna push it maybe a little bit inside, so it matches kind of everywhere. Because it was looking kind of odd over here. But I think that is looking pretty okay. So that's gonna be just a few planks. And we can add a tower if you want to. I don't know if I want a tower in this one. But you know, we can always try. So first, bring it out, drag it up, bring it in. Find a good position. I kind of want to maybe have it... It's gonna go outside though. Let's see the other tower, how that looks. Maybe that fits in better. Oh, maybe like that. I think that looks pretty okay. It looks pretty awesome. There we go, build that. And then we can add those parts to Howl at Treasury. That's gonna be awesome. Oh, we got some more promotion available. So we can promote them all by job, and we can promote them to be unserved. We can afford it all, let's do that. And later we can promote them to commoner. That's gonna be even more expensive, but now I think everyone is serfs in town, so that's cool. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with the Kingdom of Bantonia in Foundation. I think we're coming along pretty nicely. We got our big keep, we got our church, we got our Lord Manor being upgraded, we got some beautiful breads sold in the market. And we're producing some good bread, and we're moving the factories away from town, and we're gonna surround this with more interesting buildings around as we go. But guys, thanks for checking out today's episode. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, subscribe so you won't be missing out the next one, and as always, feel free to drop your name in so I can add it to the game. So thanks for watching, hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you all next time. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Take care everyone.